Greetings, brothers and sisters, and welcome back to Star Wars Battlefront 2. In this episode, we will land on the planet of Mustafar and destroy a bunch of robots because we can. And because the guy who made them wants to kill us. That's also a good reason. But mostly because we can.
By the time we'd made our way to the molten surface of Mustafar, it was apparent that Delso had been a busy little bug. All by his lonesome, he'd found a previously hidden droid factory, fired it up and cranked out his own private army of battle droids. Needless to say, this got the men of the 501st a little hot under the helmet, and not just because of all that lava. Truth be told, we'd all had our fill of those gearheads during the war. We couldn't stomach the thought of going through another one. So we blew them up. Blew up the droids, blew up the factory. Damn near blew up the planet.
Right, let's start this thing. Whew, it looks hot out. I'm gonna be the stormtrooper.
All right, troops. Today we stamp out final remnants of the CIS. Eventually we'll be blowing up a hidden droid factory. But for now, we need to infiltrate and secure that nearby mining facility. Move them out. Take control of the lava observation room.
Aye, aye, CO. I died. That's not a good start. Seems to be starting to be a sort of running theme, though, in this Let's Play. Mission starts, I die. Mission continues, I win. But only after I die. One strategically placed grenade will make this objective much easier. Although you couldn't really see why from that angle. But that door had a control panel on it. I blew up the control panel and the door opened. Now we don't have to fight through that little hallway to get to this point. It's going to make this much easier. That's why I chose the stormtrooper instead of my usual engineer. Because the engineer doesn't have an explosive attack with such a great range. Or any attack with great range, for that matter. Yeah, I tried to use the jetpack offensively and I totally messed it up, but hey, it happens. The jetpack as a weapon, I'm afraid, is meant for more advanced players than me. Believe it or not, there are some out there. Not many, but they're out there. And someday I will destroy them. But not right now. We haven't gotten to the multiplayer part of this Let's Play yet. Oh, look at that foreshadowing. Anyway, gotta capture this command post. Because, you know, that's what we do. We capture command posts. I can blow up the controls to the lava bridge, which you can't even see right now, and make it fall down, but there's no point. Not in single player, anyway.
Take control of the walkway.
See this walkway?
Keep moving.
I could use that control panel to make the walkway descend into the lava. But, I mean, I'm crossing the walkway right now, so why would I do that? I wouldn't. There's really no point in this level to messing with the bridge controls at all. That's for multiplayer. In multiplayer, since there's a command post on both sides of the bridge, if one team has a bunch of guys crossing the bridge to try to take the other team's command post, and the other team is on the side with the control panel, the other team can, the defending team that is, can blow up the control panel, sink the bridge, kill everyone on the bridge, and prevent the enemy from advancing. It's very useful, just not in the single-player campaign because we are advancing out of the room with the control panel. It's therefore completely useless. Look at all those guys just begging to get grenaded. It would have been more stylish if I could get them with just one, but oh well. Three guys down with 2 hits is pretty good. I want to back up to get healed by this medical droid, although you need to be careful with using this because to get close enough for the medical droid to help you, you have to be far enough away from the command post to not be capturing it. So use sparingly. This is a really difficult command post to capture.
That collection base looks like a good place to make a stand. Capture it.
Which collection base? Oh, I guess the ones that's over here. See these guys following me? They're gonna be a big help. You'll see. You see how that guy threw a grenade to hit a thing that was on the ceiling? And then threw another one to hit one of our teammates? Yeah, these guys are so helpful. Actually, I'm gonna need some help later. You'll see. It's, something silly is coming up. Anyway, so this level, Mustafar, it's, based on the scene in Revenge of the Sith, where Anakin and Obi-Wan have their climactic final duel. But we're here for reasons completely unrelated to that. So it's just kind of, hey, there was a place in the movie that looked cool. Let's have the player go there. No particular reason, just do it. And I spawned at the wrong command post. Oh well. Now's a chance to show you something silly. Yeah. You guys, come on. I also show you a new gameplay feature. These are unit commands. The only commands are follow and leave. And you can only have 2 guys following you at a time. But it's very useful here because otherwise your teammates will all just huddle around that locked door trying to go through even though it's locked and they have no way to open it. Because, yeah, the AI in this game is not very good. Have you noticed that yet? Have you noticed that the AI is not very good? Because if you hadn't, I'd just like to tell you, the AI is not very good. But fortunately, that means we can outwit it. When it comes to our enemies, anyway. Like this guy, we're going to outwit him by filling his head with bullets. That tends to outwit people. When you haven't got a brain, when your brain is all over the back of the wall behind you, then it's difficult to not be outwitted. You need brains in order to avoid being outwitted. None of that really applies here because it was a robot. But hey! Robots kind of have brains. They're CPUs or positronic matrices. I don't know. Come on, guys. Yeah, I kind of brought a Dark Trooper with me. That's probably a bad idea. He'll probably accidentally shoot me with his lightning. But hey, he looks cool. There's the intimidation factor here. You can intimidate the enemy robots. Trivia, by the way, the Dark Troopers actually are robots. It's never really brought up in this game. Not really even hinted at. But yeah. And they first appeared in another Star Wars shooting game, Star Wars Dark Forces, in 1993, 4? And the primary plot of that game was you were a mercenary named Kyle Katarn trying to stop the Empire from deploying the Dark Troopers. Now, canonically, Kyle Katarn succeeded, and the Dark Troopers hardly ever saw any actual combat. But for the purposes of this game, they needed another class for the Imperials, so they brought out the Dark Troopers. They being Pandemic. Pandemic is not bound by continuity or plot or logic. Actually, at this point in the timeline, the Dark Troopers I don't think should even exist yet. But here they are. Whatever. They're cool. They fly and they shoot lightning, so I don't really care. Even though I just went on about it for like a minute. I don't care. Did you see me throw a grenade at that door? That was a professional grenade toss. Don't you think? Yeah, I'm a badass with those grenades. Blowing up those doors. Shooting these guys who are sitting still and not doing anything. Haha, yeah. Capturing command posts again. There's too many damn command posts. By the end of this campaign, I will have captured every single command post in the goddamn galaxy. Like 500,000,000 command posts. That's not actually a number, but whatever. Oh, yeah, it is. No, it isn't. I don't know. Okay, I just got back from a 10-hour night shift. Can't do numbers right now. Out of my way, Magno Guard. Their shots are powerful, but highly visible, slow-moving, and easy to dodge. when they're really deadly is when they're using their grenade launchers, but the NPCs rarely use those. With these tiny rocket launchers they use, it's not really that threatening. Ooh, a rage canister. Arrgh! I'm angry! Arrgh! I'm angry and now my bullets hurt more! Because logic. I'm not angry anymore. I feel fine. Alright, captured.
Any droid we don't destroy today will come back to haunt us tomorrow. Wipe them out. These Geonosians have been working on a new Confederate infantry prototype. Destroy the schematics before they can use them to build a new droid army.
Somebody take out that turret!
Okay, let's do it. Hey, do you think the auto turrets technically count as droids? Suppose they do. Okay, come on. I know stormtroopers are supposed to have bad aim, but there we go. Alright, now we just want to go in here and destroy these two computer consoles, which have a bunch of information about new battle droid designs. You know, this is kind of a missed potential plot point. They could have had, like, these designs be for something that the Imperials stole and used to make the Dark Trooper. That would have been cool. But instead we get the Dark Trooper from the very beginning, even though logically we shouldn't. But that's okay, because this game is not about the plots. This game is about shooting things, exploding things, dodging grenades that were thrown by your teammates right at your butt, running across platforms for an unnecessarily long time because you spawned at the wrong command post, because you weren't paying attention, because you were talking about dumb fanfiction-y things. Continuing to run forward across platforms on a lava planet. What exactly is this facility for? Oh wait, it's the Droid Factory. We already went over that. Okay, new question. Why do you put a Droid Factory in a lava cavern place? Like, really? I mean, why would anyone think this was a good place to build anything? It just... I don't understand the advantage of this place being surrounded by lava. And, ooh, that's a glitch. That hologram is supposed to disappear when I blow that thing up. Oh well. And it just seems like it would be, unnecessarily expensive when you could just build it on top of one of the mountains that isn't covered in lava. I don't know, man.
One of our boys got killed bringing the other beacon. Go out and retrieve it.
Okay, let's do it. He says go out and retrieve it, but the beacon is actually indoors. I died. Remember that room where everybody got stuck on the locked door? Yeah, it's in that room, oddly enough. What, you didn't notice the beacon there before? No. It wasn't there before. Somebody just got killed carrying it over there. Well, I wasn't there. Convenient, eh? Yeah, convenient for the level designers. Here we go.
Beacon to the central antenna.
The central antenna being the antenna that's way out on the edge of the facility. Because that's how these things work. Seriously, we're in the crater on top of an active volcano. This... I think that's some sort of building code violation. Really, I don't think this is regulation. Ah, turrets.
Fall back to the collection base and watch the fireworks.
What the? This guy killed by a super battle droid that fell out of the sky. And then I spawned at the wrong command post because I was so distracted I wasn't paying attention. Ah. I love this game. Moving on. And we are low on reinforcements. Fortunately, the rocket trooper is the secret weapon to complete this next objective. Oh. You rolling like you do? Stop that. Don't be clever. I just got done talking about how bad the AI was. Gotta get as much ammo as possible for this next bit. And climb the ramp. Oh, they're firing at me. This is quite scary. I want to put mines everywhere.
Kill them all.
Alright, now we have to actually fight Gizor Delso. Or not?
Gizor Delso has been defeated. Scratch one droid rebellion.
Yep. Yeah, he spawned on top of one of my landmines. I am a genius! Victory.
The destruction of the mining facility put an end to any thoughts of a second droid rebellion. For the first time in years, the man of the 501st could relax and get about the business of maintaining an empire, rather than building one.
See you next time, brothers and sisters.